What's up guys, welcome back to another video. So today we have the first ever Thronebreaker boss in the new event quest Baron Zemo. So this guy is pretty tricky to fight, and this guy is a 7-star, so we moved up to 5 stars as well. So yeah, first let's talk about the nodes that he's got. So whenever a robotic attacker would gain a bleed debuff, they instead gain an incinerate, which deals 85% of the defender's attack. So basically you're going to be immune as a robot, but you will instead be inflicted with an incinerate. So it is worse because this incinerate actually reduces your block proficiency, and this guy has so much damage in the block. But then he's got make a stand, so they got indefinite protection, which reduces their damage by 90%. And if you knock him down, this will go on a cooldown for 15 seconds, and then you can deal normal damage. So yeah, you gotta knock this guy down. And then this is the tricky node. Landing the same type of basic attack twice in a row will inflict the defender with a taunt debuff. And this seems good, but combined with his abilities is pretty crazy. We're gonna explain that. His special 2 is unblockable. It is dexable, but I would recommend you not push him to the special 2 because it's a lot of gunshots and you really need to practice it. And this guy just came out. And then when we are inflicted with a root effect, we are immune, or we cannot use a special for 3 seconds. We are special locked. So this guy, first off, you cannot parry his medium attacks, or you can parry his medium attacks, but you will not stun him. This is exactly like Havoc's. They are non-contact attacks, so the only way to stun this guy is if he throws a light attack, so maybe if you like re-parry. So yeah, this is definitely, keep that in mind. His heavy attack, you just saw it. If you have a good reach with your champion, you can knock him down after the heavy, and throwing a light will help you get to the distance. And you can also do that with, or after his special 1. That was his special 1 as well. You can easily outrange it, and if you take a look at the animation, you can heavy counter if you have a very good heavy. And Iceman has pretty good reach on his heavy, so I think we're gonna do that now. See, like we threw a light there, even through that special 1, and then we were able to knock him down. And as you can see, I'm alternating my combo quite a bit, because this guy, he starts a fight with 5 cleanse charges, and he removes debuffs with those cleanse charges, and the only debuff he cannot remove is a stun. So basically here, if I would do the same type of basic attack in a row, he would get inflicted with a taunt, and that taunt will be consumed by the cleanse charges. And once all of his cleanse charges are gone, he gains an armor up, and we get inflicted with a root. So we definitely don't want that to happen. And there we got hit. But as you can see, I'm alternating my attacks. I am either doing heavy attacks, but right there, see that cold snap was the last debuff, he purified it, and we didn't take much damage. But being rooted against this guy, you really don't want to block. So yeah, and right now he's got the armor up. Now he doesn't have any cleanse charges, so we can't actually do the combos we want. But once this armor up goes away, he gets his 5 cleanse charges again. So you gotta remember, when he's got 0, when he's about to get 0, you will get rooted, and it's difficult because his special 1, which is definitely the special attack you want to be baiting, it actually places a lot of those disorient passives on you. So as you can see, the max is 4, and those 4 combined reduce my block proficiency by 100%. And this guy's awakened ability is that he can crit through the block. So I don't really want to block against this guy, because even if I do, I might not get the stun if it's a medium attack. So I'm alternating my combos. I'm either doing heavies, either doing mediums, light attacks. You will see that when I'm ending the combo with a medium, I either try to heavy or intercept with the light so that I don't hit him with the second medium attack in a row. But if you check this fight out in the beginning, I want you to see those disorient passives. So even when he pops a special attack, you don't have to get hit by it to get the disorient. It immediately is getting placed on you. But yeah, here I think I want to bait his special 1 so that I can knock him down. And there we go. Once you see this animation many times, like I did, you will be able to knock him down with a heavy. But yeah, as you can see, the disorients are really starting to stack up. And his special 2, I have actually fully dexed it. Not in this, it was one of my previous tries, but I ended up losing in this one. It is fully unblockable. It's like 3 or 4 gunshots. But to be honest, I'm not sure if I can do that again. So definitely want to be baiting special 1s. And you need to keep in mind that your block proficiency will be very, very low against this guy. And be careful because, again, he can crit through the block. And his special 1, if he throws it, he pauses the root. And the block damage is just way too much. Yeah, as you can see, I ended the combo with a light, but then we intercepted with a medium, so we don't do the same combo. So far we've done 26 hits, and we only consumed 3 of his cleanse charges, and he purified the first one. He used the first one for my cold snap in the beginning. Yep, there we go. Go for a heavy. Now I'm gonna go for medium, light, medium, and then I will try to bait a heavy, so that, or actually I intercept with the light. That works too. So yeah, I really enjoy using Iceman. The only thing that Iceman has in this fight is that he's bleed immune, and he's not a robot, so we're not getting incinerated. So I think the worst thing you can do is use a robot in this fight, because you will get the incinerate, like I said, from the node, and incinerate reduces block proficiency as well. So one critic from this guy in the block with those disorients as well, that is gonna be difficult. But yeah, man, I really like using Iceman. He's so comfortable to use. But yeah, it wasn't too bad. We did take a combo, and it took us 4 minutes to take this guy down. And let me see how many hits that was, because Iceman doesn't hit, like, he's not the hardest hitting champion. So yeah, it wasn't too bad. Let's see how many hits that was. Again, that was a 7-star. So you have slightly more health, 113 hits. That wasn't bad. That's pretty great, and I was using suicides as well, so this guy is pretty difficult. But now let's get into the best counters for this guy. Okay, so this guy is a skilled champion, so the best champions that you could use are mutants. You could use Archangel. He's not immune to bleed or poison, obviously. APOC actually was one of my favorites. If I had him as a 5-star maxed out, I would try him, because this guy, he eventually is immune to disorient. He will get one, but then after like a couple seconds, or like, I don't know if it's 15 seconds, he will be fully immune to disorient. So you will not take as much damage in the block as I would, for example, with Iceman. He does the same thing with the bleed, so this guy can inflict bleeds through the block, so no bleeds, no disorients from Apocalypse after the first 15 seconds when you get inflicted by one. So he's one of the best. The only thing that I don't like about Apocalypse is his heavy reach is not the greatest. So if you need to bait heavies, you might need to be super fast, like throw a light and go for a heavy. And it should work, but he doesn't have the reach like Iceman. But he's definitely one of the best, because I think he's the only champion that becomes disorient immune. Bishop is pretty decent as well, because when the opponent is a skilled champion and they purify a debuff, they take damage from Bishop, and this taunt that we apply from the node counts as a debuff, and he obviously cleanses it, which means purifying it. So yeah, you deal extra damage with Bishop. The thing I don't like again with Bishop is his heavy reach. You would have to throw it like after his special 1, throw that heavy, or you can like throw special attacks to knock him down. But yeah, those are definitely the best counters for this guy. I am pretty sure. I would say the best is like Archangel and APOC, and Bishop is like pretty close to those guys. But yeah, you gotta be careful of the block proficiency. Even Guardian is pretty decent with his block proficiency. Maybe Captain America's and stuff like that, because the thing you have to worry about this guy is the block damage. So yeah, definitely don't use a robot champion, because you wouldn't be able to handle the incinerating block proficiency as well. So yeah. Let me know if this video helped you guys, and if it did, please give it a like, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.